Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce the youngest of our 13 acts that are on today. Those of you who listen to my Trusted Rock radio show, I know are going to be really excited to see her because she's been playing quite a lot on that show. And she's also one of the youngest people ever to be voted into the Freshman Net Fresh Fame, so she really is a very special talent. Making her live debut here at Tomorrow Calling Festival, how about that? Oh, I thought I could cheer for that one. So let's have a big Tomorrow Calling welcome for Hazy Sofia!
Thank you so much, Bill, for an amazing introduction. Well, yeah, I'm Hazy Sofia, and whenever I feel creative, I like to put words to some melodies, and I'm really lucky to be able to share some of my work with you all today. This is quite a changing setting for me, because usually when I perform it's to myself, in my bedroom, doors shut, no one at home, and now there's so many people in front of me, but it really is amazing to see all of you here, so thank you for coming. To start off with, I'm going to be singing a medley of 3 of my songs. The first one is called Line, and it's one of my favourite songs I've actually produced. And it's all about reconnecting with someone you haven't seen in a long time, and the issues that can come with that. The second track is called Leaves, and that's probably my most popular. I wrote it 3 days before my 15th birthday actually, but it was only thanks to Neil's encouragement that it managed to gain national airplay in 2020. So yeah, 15-year-old me could never have dreamt of that. And finally, the third song is called Postcards. Whoops, sorry. And that's the second song I ever wrote. So I really hope you enjoy this sort of mashup of these songs. We spent together all those years, not one of us were. Memories are faded, lives come by as hazy. Was I the one who was at fault? Do you regret a thing at all? Or would you cut the line again? technical issues with like getting a keyboard on stage, so I might have to just kind of improvise a bit for my next song. But this song is the most recent song I've written, and by recent I mean all the way back in June 2020, so it's been quite a while since I've made some new material. But it's called Boats, and its main message is about climate change. And when I was writing the song, I was very inspired by the biblical story of Noah's Ark. And I think there's quite a few loose parallels between the two situations. Like, in Noah's Ark, the world's about to be flooded, and the only way people can be saved is to go into Noah's boat. But obviously people are skeptical and don't believe his message, and that's their downfall. And right now we're being inundated by floods, earthquakes, all these other natural disasters which are becoming more extreme and more prevalent. And the only way we can save ourselves is to raise awareness of the detrimental impacts our lifestyles have on our planet. And just like with Noah's Ark, not everyone seems to believe this message. And for me, this kind of symbolised that we haven't built our boat to save us from this. And that's sort of where the song came from. I don't know, I think I have the backing track, but I don't know if I should play it, because I might be cheating if I'm not playing it. Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I might just need to mute my vocals so that it doesn't echo. Let me just load the project. Sorry about this.
Play the whole thing in my bit, we won't.
It's loading. If not, I can always just try and do something with my keyboard. It's loading and it's still on 0%. Should I just do it? Okay. No, my thing's kind of frozen. Improvise. Alright. Acapella. Yeah. Okay, I'm just creating a new project. I'm going to use this instrument because I think it sounds quite nice. Okay. There's going to be no like drums or anything. It's literally just going to be me playing this.
That's
so I
fine.
hope that's okay.
That's fine, Anya. Go ahead.
So here is boats. Staring at the sunset, walking in the rain. How did we all get here? Costumed in our plane, and the fires burn from the sun as we shelter from the storm. And the water telling us to run, for a swallow's up for a life. How we supposed to stay afloat? The waves are flying out of control. Would you keep it or let go? How we supposed to stay afloat? The waves are flying out of control. We're sinking and nobody's made a boat. Bathed in clouds of empty rain, blinded by the grain. Sun on the horizon, soaking all signs of yesterday. And the fires burn from the sun as we shelter from the storm. Yeah. And the water telling us to run, for it swallows up our life. How we supposed to stay afloat? The waves are running out of control. Would you keep it or let go? In a world of lies and misinformation, in a world of deceits and no confirmation of joy and hope and all things bright, we're left here together for one big fight. The fight of a lifetime, the fight for a generation, the fight for every person to stand in reclamation and give back what belongs to her. She told you to run, but you didn't listen. She told you to help, but you didn't care. Now that she's gone, you're shifting position, wishing a boat was there. Differences aside, without our hate, we must stand together and work with haste to make the world a better place. And maybe then we won't need to build a boat. How are we supposed to stay afloat? The waves are flowing out of control. Would you keep it or let go? Oh, how are we supposed to stay afloat? The waves are flowing out of control. We're sinking and nobody's made a boat. We're sinking and nobody's made a boat. We're sinking and nobody's made a boat. We're sinking and and they're in another medley. I quite like doing things in threes. And incidentally, the first song on this list is the first song I ever wrote, all the way back on March the 30th in 2019, so it was a long time ago. It was the day my aunt came from Holland. It was a quite busy day. But the story behind that is that I was fiddling around with a pen in a maths lesson, only to have it snap and leak aggro all over my hands. I know, it was so sad. I really liked that pen. So naturally, I spent the next day mourning and honouring it by writing a song for it. And that's how Pen Broke was born. And in the original version, which is still up on my SoundCloud, it's kind of messy. I didn't know how to use my music software, couldn't really quantize, and there was some very badly pronounced French in there, which I won't be performing for you guys today, sorry, but you can still hear it on SoundCloud. And the second song I'll be performing is called Running. And it's not as interesting, it's literally inspired by cross country, which I have a very, I hate it. I hate cross country. So I made this song to sort of help me visualize and motivate myself. And yeah, that's Running. And finally, the final track of my set today is the song that I owe most of my success to. It was written in the peak of the pandemic, and I just needed a way to express my feelings of hopelessness and loneliness at the time. And the reception was amazing because I had so many people resonate with the track, and that made me really happy. And on hold, it just gave me a way to do that. And if I hadn't felt confident enough to submit this song to Fresh in the Net, or if it hadn't caught Neil's ears, I wouldn't be here performing today. So yeah, thank you on hold. I really hope you enjoy the final few minutes of my set today. Yes, the pen broke. I know I'm so sorry. Yes, it was the one that was writing our story. Just be spilling from your eyes like the ink drop. Don't wanna set the world fire like the ink spots high. Wanna save the memories, make sure they're not incomplete, growing like an evergreen. But yes, the pen broke. I know I'm so sorry. Yes, it was the one that was writing our story. When the pen touches the paper, black erases round the lines like a crying girl. Its movements kinda soothe the lightning of youth, reading out the truth. But that pen broke. Yes, the pen broke. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Oh, yes, it's the one that was writing our story. out of things to say, can't make up my mind. I'm running out of reasons for trying. I'm running out of big roses. I'm running out of strength to keep running. I'm running through the fields of pink and grey. I don't want to go back, I don't want to go back. Running from the scars of yesterday. I don't want to go back, I don't want to go back. I've been staring out the window, couple hours every day. Miss the scenery of people, busy lives to keep them sane. And I'm stuck in the mess of it all. And I'm lost, isolated in my thoughts. I've been staring out the window. People fighting in my mind, and I'm placed right in the middle. When they start a war inside, and I'm stuck in the mess of it all. And I'm lost, isolated in my thoughts. How can I get away from my four grey walls? How did it even take to put a world on hold? I've been staring out the window. All I see are past mistakes, errors that were critical, that put all our lives at stake. And I'm stuck in the mess of it all. And I'm lost, isolated in my thoughts.
Hazy Sofia, everybody.
Yay!
Okay, so Richard Sanderson will be on stage in about 5 or 10 minutes at the Vanishing Point stage next door, so we'll see you there.
কেমন ছিল Sasta and Daddy, thoughts?
It's very good.
Get it. Brief. How did you do?
This way, guys. This way. This way.
Honey.
Someone's face this way before they start because someone. No, it's this way. Turn around. Turn around. You got to
Go on, let's go. There you go. That's it. Shimo, go on. Go on. Oh, yeah. Dean, go on. Daddy, go. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just go up. Come on. You go up. Reef. Go on. Dad, take that up. I'm a devil. Huh? No. That's it's another. Shimo, go on. Quickly, go. I am. Let me. Reef, go. The whole family, go. Oh well. Okay.